Hey, Computer Studies 10, we are looking at, this time around, parallel scripts. What are parallel scripts? Well, they're basically two scripts that are side by side. Well, they don't have to be side by side, but they have the same event, and they're in the same sprite. And they happen at the same time. And this will allow you to accomplish certain effects that are not otherwise possible. So take a look at this. For example, if we wanted the cat maybe to be gliding up and down, let's take a look at how you might make the cat go up and down over and over again. You could use a event like a green flag to start it. I'll zoom into this in a moment. And we will put in a forever loop. And then maybe a glide. I'll have the cat glide to the top. And we'll stick in the glide. And then we'll have the cat glide to the bottom. Stick in that glide. And here's our script. There we go. Ooh, there. You can see here we got the green flag, and inside the forever loop means we're going to be doing these two blocks over and over again, gliding to a particular point. I kind of don't love these coordinates. I'm just going to stick it back to 0. I just kind of roughed it out. And then this one's like, well, it could be, if that's 124, let's make this one negative 125. Let's just get a little bit tighter. And just make it symmetrical. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, check that out. We'll zoom out. Oh no. I did the wrong zoom. Try again. Control Option. There we go. Ooh. Now, if I run this, it's great. It goes up and down. But let's say we wanted now to make the cat spin around in a circle. You wouldn't be able to put that into this script. So if I wanted to make the cat, let's see. Just make this proper zoom. If I wanted to do that, we already know what that looks like. We could take a turn, 10 degrees, and we could repeat that over and over again. We could make that a forever loop or something. Or if we just wanted to just do it a one-time circle, put that at 360. 36. That should turn 360 degrees. Like, how do we make that happen while the cat's doing this? Well, I can't stick it in here. Like, watch what happens. Like, that kind of makes sense, right? It's like, I'm doing the sliding, and I'll also spin. But if I start that, then it spins, and then it goes up and down, and then it spins, and then it goes up and down. The problem is that the glides don't happen at the same time as your repeats. They, hold up the whole script. And same thing with the repeat and turning. Like, that holds up the whole script. It's got to do one or the other. It can't do them at the same time. And you can try putting this in different places, and it won't matter. Like, I can stick it here. It doesn't matter. I can try sticking it outside the forever loop. Then it just happens one time. Like, if I do that, where it's on the top of it, like, it'll do it one time, and then it'll just go and forever just be bouncing. Won't come back and do the 360. So the solution is to do these as parallel scripts. So what I'm going to do is separate them out into two scripts that both have the same event. Let's start them. I'll grab a green flag event. Yeah, now this will only happen one time, so I'll probably change that to forever loop. But watch now that I have two scripts, they can both happen at the same time. They can work in parallel. So you can see it's moving at the same time. And, it stops moving because this just happens once. But I can stick that in instead, do it forever. We'll grab a forever loop. It doesn't really make sense to repeat and do it forever, so I'll just do it forever. Gosh, it's hard sometimes to move these things around. There we go. All right, so now we have these two scripts. One spins it, the other one glides it, and because they both have the same trigger and they're happening at the same time, now they can both happen. So we get the character moving, or gliding, and spinning. And that can be a solution for a lot of different problems that you'll encounter down the road, where you want to have multiple effects happening. Another example might be, the change color effect. If I want to glide and have the character also change color, that was under Looks. Let's go to Change Color Effect. I wouldn't have been able to do the two things at the same time without, well, that's fine, without parallel scripts. Let's do this as 5. So now both these things can happen. The cat can be cycling through its colors, and it can also be gliding. So parallel scripts, really useful feature. I hope you get a chance to use it. And for your activity for this video, put together 2 parallel scripts and show me them in action. Thank you so much, everybody.